From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Bills Stadium just south of downtown Buffalo, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Mike 37. Hey. And we're going 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
All day, baby. All day.
Monday. And we're going today.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Point after here coming up. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
This is why you get yourself in trouble. Come off on the team, bro.
Why are you talking trash? I asked you politely. I asked you politely. Politely. I asked you politely.
I don't give a fuck. Don't ask me no more.
I asked you politely. You just want the TV to get turned off.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And this will be a Seahawks first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Lady! Alert!
Here's Carson. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 28. It's a gain of 35. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Fair. Check. Go.
Mike 46. Check Mike 46.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Bro, did you finna lose?
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. Room here to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Hey, alert. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Check Mike 21. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Hey, check Mike 21. Go 14. Check Mike 21. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Check nickel.
Here's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
He's going to launch this thing. Wait. And that's caught inside the 35. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play here for Buffalo. 46 yards. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Boys, 52. I don't think you got it, son. Check three. Half.
On the ground, this is Hill. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
High five, baby, high five. Let's go.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Watch the slant.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
5 down. Stand up. Check it out.
They'll run for it with Hill. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got it at the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 54 yards. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm going to come back to you. Hey, check Mike 21,
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So the pass goes out of bounds, but he was not outside of the tackle box when he threw that. He's got to be careful.
You and I both know if it's even close, they're going to give it to the quarterback. They don't want to throw that flag unnecessarily. So if you're just in the area, you're going to be okay.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Alton Robinson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Hey, alert! Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Hey, check Mike.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find Metcalf. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Punch left. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. I'm here all
To throw again on second down. Wilson, that's caught by Hollister. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A very nice pick, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Rashad Penny with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
A run for Hill. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again, Allen. Looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got him. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Mike's 5-4, Mike. Hey, home. Mike's 5-4. Watch the screen.
49, check 49, check 49.
On first down, Allen. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Hey, round 80! 5 wide. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
Throwing again on second down. Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Single.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete.
Can't challenge under 2 minutes, man.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Mike 54. Blue down.
Back to the ground, it's Hill. And he's got room. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brian Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He gives it off to Carson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. They can't hang with us. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
Football.
Hey, check Mike 21.
Friday.
Watch the run. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Watch the backer.
Penny, a 1st down carry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Good guys, 4 down. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Go, go, go. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21. Hold up. Mike 21. Hey, check. Back. 12. Hey, check Mike 21. Gun. 21. Check Mike 21. Big stop, D. Big stop.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. On play action, Allen. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
But I think the ball's out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll run. This is Hill. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Forced out to his left. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The kick by Bass is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Play action. Now Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 36. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
He's coming, double up.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Gets this one to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brian Hill with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. Fights off the defender. And he'll be taken down inside the 15. And to make matters worse, a flag is down as well. Now, this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return, then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Know your job.
This is Carson, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
The big boys came out to play. I've been here, brother. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Now it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. A.J. Epinesa in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Check Mike 21.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. Still got 4 down, 4 down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey, watch the slant.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Ed Oliver in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Foster, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And he knocks it through. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you.
They run it again with Hill. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. To the air, Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
52. Watch the flat motion. Pop.
Half 85, half 85.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
You can't block me. You can't.
Following the penalty, it's Hill. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
You got him.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
52's the mic. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
And once again, Hill, he's been busy. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Operating from the gun, Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Get off the field.
Hey, check. Half 10. Alert.
Allen going to throw.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
To throw is Wilson, rolling to his right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They set up the screen to Penny. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Get that quarterback, D.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he's going to let it fly. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the run.
To throw again is Wilson.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
5-2 is a Mike. Mike's 5-2. Mike 5-2. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
First down, and it's Hill again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, tackle.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Here we go.
From the gun, Allen steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
It's coming again.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Buffalo, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.